All rise. Judge Vonda B court now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB 1001, Cooper versus Johnson.
Thank you. You all may be seated. Okay, Mr. Cooper, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Yes, Your Honor. I brought this case to court because I'd like to put myself on child support. I'd like to see my kids more often.
So you're putting yourself on child support to see your kids more often?
Yes, Amanda Johnson, my ex, has made it difficult lately for me to see my kids. I thought that if I was on child support, it might be easier to have some kind of scheduled time that I can actually see my children.
Okay, when you say she's been making it difficult lately, what types of things has she been doing?
She's been rescheduling when I come to pick them up. She's said that she's too busy and that I can't hang out with them on the weekends. She's just generally made it tough for me to see my kids.
Okay. Why have you made it tough for him to see his kids?
Did you catch that? Amanda admits she's limiting the father's access to his own kids. Not because he's unfit, but because she doesn't like his new fiancée. Let's be clear. Personal jealousy is not a valid reason to interfere with custody or visitation. Family courts prioritize the best interests of the child, not the comfort of the parent. What do you think? Should a parent's dating life impact visitation rights? Drop your thoughts in the comments. This moment right here is when the judge starts to see past the drama and get to the heart of what's really going on.
Your Honor, my ex-boyfriend has a new girlfriend and I do not like her. I do not like her being around my children. I think she's a terrible influence on my kids. And I know that if I give them more time with him, it's going to be with him and her. And I do not approve of that whatsoever.
Okay, so you're mad because he doesn't want to be with you and moved on? That's what you're saying?
No, I'm mad because he has only been dating this woman for 3 months. Now suddenly they're engaged. I think she's a terrible person and I don't want my children to be around her. This is about the well-being.
She's only met the fiancé once, and yet she's convinced the woman is a bad influence. This is where the court, and frankly, all of us watching, raise an eyebrow. This isn't about facts. It's about feelings. But judges don't rule on vibes. This is a textbook case of character assassination without evidence, and it's dangerous. In custody battles, false narratives can weaponize children. The judge sees it. We see it. Do you? Is Amanda protecting the kids or punishing her ex? That's the question. Sound off below.
Of my children.
This is about the well-being of your children, but you don't like her. Do you even know her?
I have met her one time.
It's a yes or a no. Have you even met her before?
Technically, yes. I have met her before.
Okay, so you met her one time.
I know people who are friends with her. I've seen her.
You know,
on
I'm not
social
going to do
media.
this tap dancing back and forth with you. You're going to answer my question when it's very direct. So you've met her one time.
Yes, ma'am.
And based on that one time of meeting her, you believe she's a bad influence on your children?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, no, we're not doing that today. He should not have to come to court to place himself on child support in order to see his kids, especially when it's for a reason that has nothing to do with them. He's in a new relationship. Obviously, you're mad, and you're just mad because he is in that new relationship, not with you, and because you're mad.
Legal clarity alert. The judge just dropped a gem most people don't know. Medicaid isn't free. Yep, if you're a non-custodial parent and your kids are on Medicaid, the state will come collecting. That $360 monthly payment isn't optional. It's calculated based on state law and built into your financial obligation. This makes a huge difference in overall child support. What's wild? Switching to private insurance could actually lower what you owe. Let us know. Did you already know this, or is this news to you?
You're trying to hold it against him with his kids.
Oh, no, that has nothing to do with it.
That's not how it works. Well, that's exactly what it sounds like. I mean, that's what it sounds like, right?
That's what it sounds like, Your Honor. Yep.
I don't want to be with him at all.
No, you don't want him back. You just don't want him to be with anyone else.
Thank you, Your Honor.
That's what it is. I mean, that's what it sounds like. And you can roll your eyes and everything. You know, that doesn't bother me one bit because I can do it too. So, we're going to go ahead and start child support today. You are going to allow him to see the children. It's not a what if, I don't like her, she's a bad influence. It has nothing to do with that. You're going to allow him to see his children. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thanks. And you understand.
This is the kind of moment that flips the narrative. The judge isn't just enforcing support, she's educating. A lot of people don't realize that child support isn't a punishment. It's a structure, and you do have options. The offer to enroll in private insurance isn't just a courtesy. It's a chance to take back financial control. Instead of paying $1,122 a month, this dad could reduce that by simply taking action. That's a game changer. Would you take that option? Let us know below.
Understand that you're going to be paying child support, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Now, how much money do you make a year?
$48,000.
$48,000. And how old are the children?
12 and 14.
12 and 14. And who covers health insurance for the children?
We have Medicaid, Your Honor.
Okay. So just so you all are aware, Medicaid is not health insurance. It's a benefit provided through the state, to assist with the children going to the doctor and the hospital if needed or anything like that. So that, because it is from a state agency, you are going to have to pay it back to them, okay?
Okay.
And it's going to be included in your monthly obligation for child support. You understand?
Okay.
Okay. So I have your gross at $4,000 a month, which brings your net to $3,050.01. So your child support obligation is $762.50. In addition to the Medicaid. So what happens is I have to take 9% of your gross, and that's the amount that you would pay back for Medicaid. That's what the law says has to be done. So 9% of $4,000 gives me $360. So when you add the two together, comes out to $1,122.50 a month. Now, if you were to enroll the children into private health insurance, which I'm sure you can find something a lot cheaper than $360, your child support amount would go down.
Okay.
Okay, so you have the option to do that. If you have private insurance through your employer, or if you want to enroll the children under something outside of your employer, you can do that.
And that wraps up Cooper versus Johnson, a case packed with emotion, law, and life lessons. The judge ruled in favor of fairness, granting visitation, setting support, and cutting through the noise. Mr. Cooper's courage to seek legal order instead of conflict is the real win here. And Amanda? Maybe it's time to focus on co-parenting, not control. If you found this case as shocking as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns. Until next time, this is Support Court, where we don't just watch justice, we break it down.
Okay.
Okay, does that make sense?
It does.
Okay. All right. Do you all have any other questions for me?
No, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
Okay, well, if there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.